Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and I'm grateful that Daily Pwn is here, and he did a countdown, because even though I have the countdown clock in the video, it's not actually staring me in the face, and I was multitasking, and I see he was counting down. I'm like, did he forget to do something? I was like, oh, he's counting down me. Oh, it's time. Click, flip. Speaking of click and flip, I thought I turned this on, but apparently not. I mean, it's on, the printer, that is. It's just that the file wasn't going. It's going to be a small file, but a big file. I mean, the file output is going to be, like, ginormous. Well, it doesn't take up, like, the whole plate or anything like that. But it's going to be relatively quick. It's going to take about an hour or so. It's going to be a purple something. Purple something. Let's go ahead and just type in that purple something. It is a purple that. Countdown timer is at 1 hour and 9 minutes. So that's 70 minutes-ish, give or take. 70. Bloop. Beep, bloop, bloom. Goodbye to your home. 70 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Whew! By the way, I can't tell you, exactly what happened when Jedi came in here yesterday and saw the rainbow droid. But she maybe it wasn't, like, popping out enough for her, because I thought, like, she would totally, like, just freak out, and maybe she didn't notice because all the bear figures were standing around the rainbow astromech. So I'm gonna try to show her this again. I'm gonna have it standing alone, sensory overload. It's a lot of colors. Is that what's going on? To see if it catches her eye. Now, if that doesn't catch her eye, then perhaps one of these will. I got the non-exclusive, yet it is going to be out in stores soon, so it's not a retailer exclusive, but this is a Stormtrooper Rainbow Pop, a part of the Pride series, our Funko Pride Pop collection, a celebration of inclusivity and acceptance. Funko fully supports the LGBTQ plus community and rejects intolerance and discrimination. So at Funko, fun is for everyone, and the same thing here. I feel it's the same thing here. So this is the not exclusive, but I also got the very exclusive Funko Shop only BB-8. The only thing that I would have wanted him to do for Pride was, I mean, this is nice, don't get me wrong. I mean, the endeavor is awesome. Not saying it isn't, but I would have loved to have seen a Rainbow Vader. I really would have. I think that would have been spectacular. Although, I'm sure Heath, aka Man Cave Hobbies, would have been disappointed because he's the one that made the Rainbow Vader for me. But there are the two Pops, the Pride Pops. The only two Pride Pops, I believe, that are going to be created. I'm holding still as much as I possibly can, because I asked Liz to possibly help me with taking screen grabs to share in social. Here's how the tag turned out yesterday, by the way. I'm not sure I was able to fully showcase it for you. But you saw Krusty has some giant Disney bags for me? Yes, he does. Bless him. I think he's actually picked up Jedi's birthday present. I asked him to pick up, and I'm paying for it, everything, obviously. Rey's lightsaber. The one from the end of Rise of Skywalker, the one with the yellow kyber crystal. So we're not getting a blade, but it's just going to be the hilt, at least at this time. But here's how that identification tag turned out. I would say rather amazing. Then, I got more. I got more. Spray painting. I'm not spray painting that. It's a debate as to whether or not this Vader is going to stay purple or get painted a glow-in-the-dark color. But check this out. Found it today at Home Goods, and brand new, $8, fully licensed beach towel with Grogu all over it. Can't believe I found it. Can't believe I stumbled into it, but I did. Not only that, see, Liz, now you're wondering why I asked, because I mean, like, I'm just seeing every day I go through like 1,000 things. I'm like, so I also got Jedi this. You're thinking, oh, it's a gigantic frisbee. No. It's like a chair. Like, what do they call it? What kind of chair? It's a Give me a second. I will hold still as soon as I figure out what the hell it's called again. It's called a saucer chair. So you can sit in it, right? And it buckets back. It's a chair. I'm not going to extend the legs right now because obviously that would be rather large. It took me a bit to get the legs retracted to move it to the point where I could actually hold it for you in the stream. But it's a chair. And she fits in it. I could have used this last year, certainly, but she still fits in the chairs that we're getting her. So I'm very, very grateful that I found that today. Also at Home Goods / Marshalls. Also, I'm not done. Not done. It is beach time, and I'm glad to say that we found some really affordable Grogu slippers / sandals / flip-flops. And these were $10. I would say that's a decent price. That's a really good price. It's a very, very good price. I'm very allergic to outdoors, so you'll never see me wearing these. And Jedi apparently is barely in size 11, 12 right now. So I'm not sure if these are only going to last a summer and then potentially stored for future use. But she has those. Beachwear. I also found this. Now, it's a wallet, right? But if I can hold it just right, you'll see that it sparkles. Can you see the sparkles? It's kind of got stars. It's a very sparkly wallet. And it's perfect for the beach because it's got sparkles. But it also has like this ring. You can put your key on it, right? And it looks like it's water, not proof, not necessarily resistant, but you could get it wet and there shouldn't be too many issues with it. So I got that for her. I was mentioning the other day that I went out, online, right? Not like actually physically in the real world. That'd be crazy. And found that Jedi was missing a few of the vintage puzzles. And I only picked up a few of them a few years back, but then I realized, wait, she doesn't have this one. So I grabbed this one, Wicket the Ewok series from Return of the Jedi. Probably the closest thing that young kids ever had to Star Wars in my generation. The Ewoks, or Wicket the Ewok specifically, with Princess Nisa. Looks like Tebow back there. So it's a puzzle, a vintage puzzle, definitely not modern. And then I think last but not least, I told you I had a lot of pickups today. I told you. Dev Merlin asked, "What's the real world?" That is a great question. That is a fantastic question. I have no friggin' clue. When you find out, let me know, because I'm not going. Okay? This is the Mazes book. This was only available in the UK, which would explain why I didn't know it existed until I went searching specifically for Star Wars mazes. And I got this because Jedi has been playing with mazes and enjoys mazes, and I thought, well, is there a Star Wars maze book I could get her? And so I found this, and it was used, right? But it was relatively cheap. I would say considering that she's probably going to be marking it up. There's even in the back, there's a key where you can see the solution to all the puzzles, all the mazes, just in case you're curious. But I mean, it's a modern one. I mean, you got porgs here, so it's definitely Last Jedi era. But it's got scenes from obviously the original movies, the original trilogy. I'm not sure. Did I see any prequels in here? Dianoga, Greedo. I'm not sure I'm seeing any prequels. Not that... Oh, I am. Never mind. I see there's a Darth Maul and a Queen Amidala solution there. So there you go. So she's getting that. And, I mean, when I find this stuff, I'm like, oh, I gotta get it. I gotta get it now. I gotta have it. You're redeeming an ad time so soon? Really? Okay. The ad time has been redeemed, therefore I'm running the ad time. By the way, Twitch updated the user interface on the back end such that I could see, it's color-coded now. So, like, when you follow or subscribe, it's one color. When you make a channel request, it's another color. When you cheer bits, it's yet another color. So they jump out a lot better than they normally would. So I'm very appreciative that Twitch updated the user experience to be able to support that. Because otherwise, I'd be like, everything gets lost in a sea of white. So, very, very glad that Twitch updated that. You can very clearly see... Hang on just a second. You can barely see the shape of the Vader right there. Let me go ahead and flip to the quad view here. The Vader's there, but it's not... The neat thing about this Vader is that it's not just Darth Vader. I mean, obviously, the helmet is just Darth Vader, but they're like words that are like inscribed into Darth Vader's skull. So if you, at a quick glance, it's Darth Vader. But if you look closer, you can see different words in Darth Vader's helmet sculpt. So the idea behind this, and as much as I love the Jesse PLA Purple Eater, last time I used it, I think was specifically for the Bits print. This is one that Diana wanted to test with the glow in the dark spray paint. So this one may very well glow in the dark, theoretically. Okay, what? Hey, hang on, everyone, calm down. What's going on? You got banned from a stream? What? You got banned from a stream because I said I couldn't subscribe and the streamer got triggered. Is that a stream in a community to stay away from? She did say, I'm not looking for money, but I'd rather have you subscribe. I don't know. I can't comment on other streams. I can only comment on my own. So how about we, like, focus on what's here. Let's be present. Let's be in the moment. Let's share this moment together to wake up and realize that I am still wearing the same shirt as yesterday. It's comfy, right? Yeah. I change my shirt every other day. Now, it is getting hot in Seattle, but I'm not, like, you know, sweating profusely or anything. At least right now. That could very well happen. It would not surprise me if it did. Because I was wearing a hoodie right before the show and was fine. And then as soon as the lights went on and I started to think, and like, okay, now I'm getting warmed up. Got another update for you. I had what I thought was a half cup coffee, normal, like regular new strength, less strength, and I had too much caffeine this morning. So, yeah. That happened. So, tomorrow, back to experimenting. I'm going to try to see if I can manage a Doppio, because that's what I managed yesterday, and it seemed that was just fine. So, I'm basically getting rid of the coffee that I purchased on sale. The Starbucks coffee that I normally drank otherwise, because that's the only... Through a process of elimination, the only thing I can think of, I'm being over-caffeinated because those particular beans were just off. Way over-caffeinated, though. Way over-caffeinated. Cereal doesn't happen on the weekend, or until the weekend, and it's definitely not Saturday or Sunday, so no cereal today. Isn't it rainy season in Seattle? Not right now. Not right now. It is definitely not rainy at all. Oh, you're back, Liz. Good. Honeycomb cereal is dope. It was okay. Honestly, having it again, I wasn't that impressed. The Eggo cereal I thought was much better. That's my opinion, right? You know, you're free to enjoy, you know, whatever you want, however you want. But yeah, I probably won't be getting that. I've got the cereals set for this coming weekend already. Tonight. It was Whopper Wednesday, so you get a $2 Impossible Whopper. Seriously, for $2. So we ended up getting like a family meal, Impossible family meal with what else was it? Impossible family meal, and then an extra Whopper, and we ended up getting it for like $12. So we fed a family of 3 for like $12. Now, I had the Whopper. Unfortunately, they didn't make it the way that I wanted. I mean, Diana ordered it, but they all had ketchup. I'm not a fan of ketchup. I ate it with ketchup. I was fine. I'll survive. But I wanted extra pickles, and it didn't come with extra pickles. It just came with regular old pickles. What I do when I eat those kind of burgers, even at Fat Burger, is I will remove the top bun and then basically eat it like an open-faced sandwich. A burger's a sandwich. Oh, we're going down that path again, aren't we? Yeah, so I had an Impossible Whopper for dinner, and I'm very grateful. That was good stuff. That was filling. That's exactly what I needed to cap off the day. I've been eating, you know, normal stuff. My normal as normal can be, minus this the coffee snafus that I've been having in the morning. Just fold the burger like a taco. Oh, I could have done that. A hot dog is a sandwich. I agree, David. I'm with you there. A little bit of controversy that got stirred up the other day. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm going to try the just a regular old Doppio tomorrow because I felt after yesterday that was sufficient enough to not give me a caffeine headache but not over-caffeinate me. It's like there's this fine line between over-caffeination and under-caffeination. I don't know what else to do. I really don't. But it's maddening. Have you ever been to Dick's? Oh, yeah. Dick's is awesome. In fact, we used to vlog about it. We had at least one vlog about it. Hey, CNEUp76. Shout out to CNEUp76. Because he's now a streamer. You missed the Star Wars haul, dude. I jumped right into it. But I believe Liz may have grabbed some screenshots. I made this humble request to ask for a little bit of help. Because I usually forget to go back and do it. And I've missed out on so much that I could have just re-accelerated in social. Oh, you did see it. Okay. Drank you a Celsius. I don't even know what that is. I have no idea. Look at this Vader. By the way, Cine Up, my shield generator, I did take a picture of it and tweeted it. It came out very well. Very well with Gray. I don't know which one you did. I think I posted the link to one I did in your Discord server. It seems that mine was different and I think a little more accurate. Those Impossible Whoppers are great with a shake. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Not until Burger King has vegan shakes. They will, I'm sure. I'm confident. Wait until, McDonald's starts doing vegan burgers. They'll do it. It's all the rage. Yeah, mine isn't great. Yeah, when I saw yours, I was like, that doesn't look accurate. And it looked really flimsy. The one that I did, I'm telling you, it was straight up, dude. You got to do it again. Either keep the white one and paint it, or do it in gray. You got to. Oh, Liz is going to see how hot the office is now. Like, it's something hot. Not as hot as the 3D printer, necessarily, but hot. Oh, yeah. This is going to look really cool, because the idea is going to be, I'm going to make it, we're going to get it to glow in the dark, and then I'm thinking of possibly, like, tacking it up somewhere, hanging it, glow in the dark, just because it's flat, it'll be thin. Not a lot of layers on this thing. Yeah, Krillin64, absolutely. The shield generator was perfect. It was something like 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, what's 90 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius or centigrade? The non-imperial system. The one that I've got to learn. Is that hot? They only do Celsius. See, I only do Fahrenheit, which is throwing me off. Like, like, the temperature, that's where I've got to, like, start to reset my brain. Oh, 30 degrees Celsius. That's hot. Because 0, see, we go from 0 to 100. That's cold, 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 freezing point 32. To 100, that's, and then boiling is what, 212? Something like that? 30 is hot? Well, this is really hot. Whatever I'm printing, it gets really, really, really hot. Yeah, it tends to be that time of year. You'd think, oh, people would stay indoors. No! They're out enjoying themselves. Oh, whoa, hang on. Is this a custom? Oh, no, it's a gaming grate. Wow. The gaming grate Electrostaff Purge Trooper. Man, that looks fan-frickin-tastic. Someone's DJing on the beach? That's funny. Ooh, hang on. Oops. Go. I will not be doing anything on the beach. Hell, I'm not even gonna have a back. Oh, you know what? I gotta see if this is even. Do we have battery still? I think I can make it through one more day. Then it's probably gonna start fading, and then that's how you know it's like time to charge overnight. I basically charge the lights overnight when they start dimming. So I did the power generator the other day, and that was cool. But my dad saw it, and then he watched a Star Trek episode, and he was wondering, he said, did you print something from Star Trek? I'm like, no. And then I went looking. He found there's a probe in Star Trek, the Nomad, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, I wondered if there was any models for a Nomad. There are models out there, but they're all really super detailed. I'm like, okay. I was just looking for a very simple, straightforward model of Nomad because I figured I could print it for him. But I texted Trek. I'm truncating everybody's name, right? Trek, the Trek nerd. So I'm very happy to have made his acquaintance because I know he does fancy stuff like the phasers. But I asked him if he had a model for the particular probe that my dad was looking for, the Star Trek model. Also, RC Maniac hit target. He was asking which Black Series figure I was looking for, and they didn't have the one I was looking for. Dang it. It's so sad. So sad. Hang on just a moment. Oh, man. They only had Anakin, unfortunately. Well, he tried. By the way, Krillin64, I've retweeted you. Thanks again for accelerating the fact that you're watching and that I'm streaming right now. Really appreciate that. Oops. We're still active. Hey, JKN. Sometimes I get an itchy trigger finger. Now, I had thanks pulled up because I was going to go searching for something. You may have to suffer and bite on eBay. Yeah, I'll wait for now. I'll wait. By the way, Star Wars must have, like, something must have gotten rekindled on Fangs, because Star Wars, I've seen items pop up, like new popular items pop up on for trending, like the X-Wing. There's a keychain one. Although this has got multiple parts. Yeah, it's got multiple parts. Which I suppose makes a more detailed, a better looking item, but I'm still not as inclined to print it off. See, my dad only really watched the Star Trek, the original series. He didn't do any of the new series at all. So he's not really a Trekkie. What color is that filament? Looks weird on your phone. It does. It's just purple. Straight up purple. Really, like, plain old purple. Very, 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 how about very purple? The only other item I was looking to print in purple, let's see if I can find it on things here. Decepticon computer. Teletran. Wasn't it Teletran? No, not Teletran 1. Let's see if I can find it. I had it set for waiting. Decepticon terminal. Let's try that. Not what I need. Let's try this. Decepticon terminal. Did I spell that right? No, I did not. Decepticon terminal. There we go. So this I figured I'd do in purple, right? The Decepticon terminal. It's pretty big. Pretty darn big. And I mean, someone really went to great lengths for the detail. There's the Autobot computer. It looks like Teletran 1. G1 animation. Yeah, look at that. So it's got 5 files. Left, right, mid, left, right. Wait. So it's going to take some gluing together. And I don't know how big these particular files, or these items are. Let's see here. I'm opening mid. Oh, that's huge. That's way larger than it needs to be. I feel I could do this at like 75% or even 50% and be happy. Yeah, I feel I could do it at 50% and be happy. I wonder, will that print without supports? I could try. Or, actually, if I flip it on its back, it would work. Yeah, I could flip it on its back. So I'm thinking that while I have the purple loaded, I would do the Decepticon computer. Because I could. Rainbow. Alright. Here we go. Celebrating some rainbow stuff today. With Rainbow Droid. And Pride. I may not be LGBTQ+, but I do consider myself an ally. What was that? Liz. Fair enough. Liz, were you able to get the screenshots like I thought could happen? Just curious. If not, it isn't a big deal. It ain't gonna kill me. Okay, so there's the rainbows. I gotta change this to rainbow. So Roy G. Biv. Red, yellow, green, blue, violet. There we go. Even though it's like not really, just doesn't it doesn't look like enough of a rainbow. Here, how about we do it like that? That looks more like a rainbow. I'm getting plinged here. Oh, I figured you were doing screenshots like on the iPad. Sorry, my bad. What do we got here? You're sending some thangs. What are you sending some thangs for? What do I got here? What do I got? Yes, Daily Pone, and you know you're a mod, so you can do, you can set the raffles. Matt, Ryan, God bless it. Hunter's Knife, oh, nice. I'm not into that, but cool. Sheath, yeah, see, I'm not, interesting Bad Batch. Let's see here, let's do a search for Bad Batch. That's a good idea. Why didn't I think of that? So there's Decepticon computer terminal. I'll be printing off, or at least attempting to. Not a lot of other stuff, but Bad Batch. Ooh, hang on, the new comic. Lucasfilm 50th anniversary comic book figures hitting Toys R Us in Canada, FYI. Oh, the Bad Batch Clone Force 99 logo. Just that could have been. I feel like could have just. I mean, it looks nice. But I feel it could have been, like, put on a circle and potentially look a little better. Rekka. Now we're just getting bad. No, I don't want bad. Let's see here. Thingiverse. Let's see, Bad Batch. Ooh, Liz. That had to have been Liz. Or was it? Wait. I didn't even see an announcement. No announcement actually came through. But thank you for following, Grout58. Missed you coming in there. I don't know how I missed that. I think I was like too busy futzing with the lights. Fun fact, Darth Vader's chest piece had Hebrew writing on it, not Aurebesh. It said on it, he will not be forgiven until he merits. Interesting. I did not know that. I did not know that. Fascinating. Metal casing. Interesting painting assistant. I don't know what else you would use this for, but, you know, I wonder if we could use that for something else. There's Cat. The Cat, Liz. And why? I'm not even seeing any announcements. Like, so I can't even tell who made the cat. Who did the cat? Someone did the cat. I'm assuming it was, I'm going to assume it was Liz who did the cat. Is that a good assumption? Bad assumption? Interesting assumption? Well, you know me. You know me when it comes to assumptions. I love to do it, because it makes an ass out of you and me. It's what I do. It's what I do. I'm looking here. This is interesting. I'm not sure the practical use of it, but they're like, you can almost like stick it in. You can almost stick a, it's for painting miniatures, right? But I'm thinking you could almost, this particular base with Star Wars and the Rebel insignia, I just kind of wonder what that could be used for, you know? I don't know what, but I kind of want to paint it, print it. Let's go back up. Let's go back to Fangs. Keep browsing. Okay, so that was from a bad batch search that passed us down that path. Not sure how much else we're gonna see. A Pokeball. Kanan Jarrus's lightsaber. Star Wars crosshair helmet. It's a really large one. Another crosshair. Mandalorian USB shell. It's kind of interesting. Almost like a communicator of sorts. It's a butter churner? I suppose it could be. Yeah, for tiny butter. See, there's that. I mean, it looks like it would have looked better like in some kind of circle, you know. See, now I thought this would be interesting, but then you'd have to know which material you were going to use to craft it for Omega's headpiece. But that's cool for cosplayers. That's really cool. I'm sure there are definitely going to be like Omega cosplayers for sure. Star Wars Omega Charm. Is this the same thing? Yeah, it's basically the same thing. Omega. It's not bad. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to do a comparison here between this charm. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's pretty close. I mean, if you're gonna download and print something, it should be as screen accurate as possible, because otherwise, you know, what's the point? Okay, this one looks like it's super high poly count. Small. Okay, we'll download each one. We'll see which one turns out better. Although printing this may not be easy to do without supports, because it's rounded. So we'll see which one is a bit more friendly here. And then it looks like it's going to have to be painted anyway. Oh, and another one. Look at that. Another charm. Wow. Sounds don't show up on the activity feed. And they won't show up on Stream Elements, I don't think. They only show up... Sounds only show up through the sound alerts. They only show up through sound alerts. So I'll have to look here. No More 3 played the Evil Cat Meow for 50 bits. And then Liz played Utini for 50 bits. Utini! Star Wars Monopoly pieces? I think I've seen those. Oh, no. Definitely not those. But Frog Lady might be kind of fun to download. Thank you. I'll take a look. So, here's another Omega Charm. it's difficult to know which one of these is going to be the best or the most accurate, but well, I'm downloading basically all 3 of them. I'm gonna do Bad Batch. That's what you get. Like, you search for Bad Batch, you never know. Hey, Rule of 2, good to see you. Just searching for Bad Batch stuff. And getting all sorts of results, apparently. Yeah, that may be it for Bad Batch. Okay. So let me flip over to primary view and do a quick charm bead version 2. Okay. Let's see what we got here. You're gonna see Prusa Slicer pull up. Theoretically. Did it pull up? Should have come up. Boop. Just like that. So it's pretty small. I mean, it's not gonna be that big. Oh, I see. And then it's empty on the back. So I'm not sure about that one. So that's this one. Let's see what we got here. Gonna see which Omega Charm seemingly works best for us. Not just screen accurate, but something that's gonna print well. Oh my Jesus! This is like, how many freaking polys is this? This is way too friggin' much, dude. 25%? Even that's too big. 10%? That's about right. Look at that texture, though. That's insane. How's that not making the, how won't that make the printer just choke? Holy cow. Oh, did you leave the cat? Iskra on her own? Alright, hang on just a second. Is that Purple Vader a stencil? No, Cenie Up. It's basically a, I mean, it could be, but it's a wall hanging that I was hoping to try. Hey, Future the Clown! I was hoping to try with glow in the dark. So we'll see how that turns out. Right now I'm looking at Omega's Charm that you can't see, apparently, because I thought I had it turned on, but I do not. No, that's not it either. Weird. Okay, so that... It's going to have to use supports no matter what I do. This just seems like it would be incredibly... The one I'm looking at an object that I thought I was able to share on screen, but for some reason or another, it's not showing you. There we go. Okay, so this is like really complex. Let's do this. 90. Okay, slice now. I'm gonna see how long this would take, because this is super. Oh, it's only 24 minutes. That's not bad. Oh, that would look horrible. Okay, so that one's not gonna work. Okay, now moving on to the third. And hopefully final one. Not... What does that say? Okay. Oh my god. And these things... Why do these things come so huge? This is like gigantic. Okay, so let's try going at 10% again. That seems about right. Let's repair that damage. Model repaired successfully. Let's flip it on the butt, which it doesn't seem to want to do. But this looks like, wow, it doesn't want to do. Doesn't want to do any of that, does it? Okay, well then let's do it this way. Not a lot of detail up there, but theoretically, see if we do 0.15. A little better. It's going to need to support on the base plate, or build plate. 30 minutes. Theoretically, that might, I mean, this may be the best bet that we got. What if we went at 0.10, 0.10? It wouldn't take too much longer, and it might actually be worth it. So what's the, if we looked at Omega Bad Batch, if we looked at her, okay, it's not that big, so we gotta, it's gotta be kind of this white color, and then it would have to be like the gray, have to be like a dark gray color. Alright, we're gonna try this one. That's at 0.10. So we're gonna do this one tonight too. Export. At 0.10. And we're gonna hold on to Charm Omega, not Bumply. I don't know what the hell Bumply means, but none of the other ones I think would be viable. Hey, Hollywood in 3D. And everybody, if I'm missing you. Sorry, I'm staging the, did I print a failed tail? A whale tail in that purple? I have not. I've not done a whale tail. Sorry, I was getting staged because this one's, like I said, this one's going to be a pretty quick print. And so I was trying to get the next one going, and I wanted to use Fangs to browse for it because Fangs is a sponsor. Very, very grateful that Fangs is a sponsor. Like I said, you know, I wanted to browse on Fangs, then got sent off on a tangent and was going 13 different directions. But the value of Fangs, in case y'all have not been tuning in as of late, is as I've got this Darth Vader pulled up here, let me go ahead and pull up Fangs on my phone. You can pull it up on your phone too, fangs.com, or just do a bang Fangs in the chat, and then you get the direct link for it. What the heck? Okay. Bizarre. Give me a second. I had to get trained in there. Okay, so we've got. Sorry that took longer than I thought it was going to take. So we got the same model that I've got pulled up on the screen, which you can see here. Let me go ahead and flip over to that view. This is the same model here. If you scroll down to open augmented reality, give it a couple of minutes. Well, seconds, hopefully. But in a couple seconds, the model loads, You can rotate it around. You can check it out from a variety of angles, but that's not the exciting part. The exciting part is being able to swipe around in your space. So, oh my God, okay, that's really big. Let's go ahead and shrink down that Vader head just a tiny bit. Let's drag it up a bit. There we go. So there is the floating Vader head. Now you can't see it directly, but don't worry. I would recommend strongly you trying this on your own phone, whether it's iOS or Android. And so there's the Vader head. I can rotate it if I can get the bar just right. There we go. Let's shrink it down again. There we go. So I can move it in and around my space. Do you see it? Right there, the floating Vader head. Now I know you can see that, right? So that's a live dynamic model downloaded from Thangs.com to view in augmented reality on my phone here. Anybody can do that right now. Thangs.com. If you want the link, the referral link, since they are a sponsor, bang.thangs in chat will give you that particular link. But the value of doing that is being able to see what a 3D object is going to look like, let's say, on your desk. Maybe not floating behind you, maybe something not that large, but you'd get a better idea of what it would look like before you actually have printed it out. Or even an idea about what any one of those models might look like. Because you see these flat images when you are, on a website, and you're not really, you're not compelled as much because you can't feel it, you can't sense it, you can't touch it. But then once it's printed, that's when it really gets exciting, That's when it's become real. And so augmented reality, at least the way that Thangs.com has enabled it, I think is about as easy as it gets to 3D printing without actually 3D printing. Because you kind of are. You're virtually printing an object in this virtual space that might be around you. So that's the example. That's a perfect example, though I don't know why R2-D2. What am I thinking? Star Wars has become popular recently here because like I said, I found a couple of objects. Oh, this. You know what's funny? This I actually had. Liz has seen this. I wonder if Liz remembers this. Someone I'd purchased this anthropomorphized forks and spoons. I had a family of them. As kitchen gadgets. I don't think Diane ever liked them, and they just kept moving around. Ultimately, I sold them. But, someone upcycled forks and spoons and everything. This, so it's funny to see this because you can now print it. It's a metal art phone holder. It's funny because I actually had one. Someone did like welding and put together the series of spoons and forks just like this. And in fact, I had a whole family. They may have shown up in the vlogs eons ago, too. Oh, it's been a long time. That's been a long time. Yeah, I had to bake for a girl in a long time. A long time. I think my cooking's awesome. Got a picture in my photo wagon. Haha, keep it poppin'. It's interesting to me what people design, and I gotta say I'm kind of curious to know the backstories on some of these. Like I can tell some of them are obviously like characters from shows, movies, video games, and obviously practical parts. Look, the display stand. Hey, what's up? I figured we'd do it in glow in the dark. Yeah, and then I'm going to try to do an Omega from Bad Batch. Jedi really hasn't watched it, but Omega's got this little stone, like a thing that she wears on her forehead. And so I figured we'd do it, but then like do it in glow in the dark, and then I got to paint it. Yeah, Pride.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. See, look at this one. Jedi saw it last night, but I don't think it registered. Like, I don't think it, like, she understood, like, what she was looking at.
Yeah, she's probably super tired, too.
Well, no, I mean, she was playing with the bear bricks. I think this is what sucked her in. But then she didn't see this. I'm like, really?
Holding up for, because we're, like, in the sun for hours. And, like, I'm pooped, and she's like...
Yeah, especially after getting everybody up early this morning.
Did you tell him? He wakes me up with day and I'm having a heart attack.
I did not say I'm having a heart attack. That's not what I said.
Call the ambulance. I, like, seriously was like, what's happening? Like, I was so combobulated.
Discombobulated. Combobulated is the opposite.
Yeah. Am I still coming on? Or
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Do a poll. I should come on. Didn't last time just one person said yes?
Well, where's Jedi?
She's downstairs.
Okay. Well,
The laptop's not working. It hasn't, like, it's not connecting to the internet very well. And it's like,
today or now?
no, I was saying yesterday.
Yeah, I had to reset everything again. When that happened, it's not the laptop. There's something.
Yeah, and it's like nothing's so okay. So I turned on
The I think I know what's happening, but
yeah, so she was watching.
basically, I think a piece of hardware is failing. So where that puts us, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, these are the Pride Pops,
That's cool. Love it. Love it.
and I got 2 just in case.
That's amazing. I'm happy they did that. That's
Yeah, I know.
awesome. Alright, will do.
So you are coming on? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can take the stuff I showed everybody.
Okay. I'll be on.
Yeah, right.
Bye. Don't you go anywhere.
Starting a prediction now.
Ask them if they want me to be on. What if they don't even want it? And I'm just like, you know, ruining everything cheap. You know?
All right, here we go.
My dad's gonna be the one vote.
Starting the prediction. Prediction has begun. Has Thangs ever disclosed their revenue model? No, not to me. Although it is a good question. I can ask them. I can do that. So while Diana's coming, we'll see. I already did a diamond there. Mercedes logo. And you wonder why I try to pare it down, right? To just the Star Wars stuff, the stuff that I'd be interested in. I mean, there's definitely been some things that have jumped out at me, like, oh yeah, that would be kind of neat. I don't see a lot of it though. Do I want to print a Bitcoin? If I found some robots, that might be kind of fun for Jedi. It's kind of an unwieldy search term, though. Have no want, need, or desire to have an Eiffel Tower. Oh, here's Derek again. We saw Derek yesterday. So we're definitely... Brittany. Derek and Brittany and RuPaul. Really gonna have to scroll a bit. Ah! Did you have a good raid? Seriously, Mango? Was it a good raid for you? Finally? I think, geez, how many times I gotta show up in Chris Perillo's stream before he raids me? Well, part of it's streaming after I stream. Last night, yes, thank you very much. Absolutely. We came in at the perfect time. You were playing WAP? I think that's what it was. Jedi wasn't here, though. But then she came up. You were playing really cool stuff. And then she came up at a later time. It's okay. She's not able to make much sense of a lot of that anyway. Ran out. Dang it. Okay, let's do this. Print in place robot. Let's see what we got. I'm kind of curious. Kind of curious about this. Cardboard robot. Cubebot. Print in place cuboid robot. Beatbot. Fold up robot. Chainmail. Print in place bearing. Joint. That almost looks like the Maker Faire bot. No need to guess what this 3D print is. Yeah, no doubt 007 Indiana Jones, but have you looked closer? It's actually got some letters in it. There are actually, you can make out 2 words right now. Give me a second. If I zoom in specifically in that view, you should be able to make out at least 2 words on the print right now. AirTag. Can you see? Not. Is Father in there? I can see. Hard for you to read, but you can see some letters. Okay, so I'll give you a hint then. Look at 2 letters, actually. You can see Darth in his cheekbones, and you can see Dark Side in his eyes. Tomorrow is 80s and me on after hours duty, so that'll be fun. Enjoy. Week is moving fast, though. I'll admit. Loving the heat wave today? No. I am not. Definitely not enjoying it. I hope that I will enjoy tomorrow. Honestly, it depends on how it starts. Not temperature-wise. We'll see how my body gets along with the Doppio. I mean, I'm not really looking forward to driving before I get my coffee. I am a Doppio. I am. We got a light change? Yeah, I don't know if I'd survive without AC. I really couldn't. I mean, I remember a while ago we had issues. I learned why. It hasn't been had that problem since. Downstairs, we're not running the AC right now. How's it affecting you? Symptoms? What, me? The espresso? Drinking too much espresso? Or the heat? You remember ice storms? Too much espresso, I feel like I get heart palpitations, even though it's fine. And then I basically induces panic attacks. And, you know, with no other sign. So, I'm hoping tomorrow's test is fruitful with the Doppio, but I figured, well, Doppio is not that much at all. And I got through a Doppio yesterday, and I feel, or close to it, and I feel I was fine. So, I don't know. But if a Doppio is too much, then the next day I'm going to go for just a single shot. And see how that impacts me. It's coming together nice. Oh, you can even see Darth and then Vader at the bottom. You can see Vader. Look at the bottom. You can in his chin, like his chin. It's Vader. This is a fun print. It's not one many people think of, but dang, dude. I was just doing a search for Vader earlier today on Thangs, and this is what I found. I mean, trust me, there's a lot. There's a lot of Vader stuff out there. So, let me do this. There's an Easter Vader. A Play-Doh Vader. Okay. Tons of busts. Not a great stencil. Dice container, Lego, mold, mini Darth Vader. I've already done one of those. See, that one's fun too. A desktop object. You should put a Vader on a head on a strawberry, see if you get sneaky. Get Chris to print it. How would that work without supports? Could you do that without supports? How could you do a strawberry Popcat Vader? Thank you for following, Frozen. Which half of everyone is not right now. Everyone's hot. Except for those of us lucky enough to live in air conditioning. Very lucky. Give me a moment. Oh, come on. What color are we doing? You keep redeeming light, but a blue, thank you. Oh, is that on? Uh-oh. Oh, dude. Yeah, I had a feeling. Dude. Is it run? I think we're running out of battery here. It won't even take the blue. Wow. Yeah, it's... I'm running out of... I'm running out of battery. Yeah, because all this is just... The red bulb's fine. Green, but the blue is out on some of these. Yo, yeah, batteries are dying. That's okay. I knew this was gonna happen. Whoa! whoa, this guy's still alive and around. I remember seeing this guy on the internet when I was a kid. Really? That's... You want to make me feel old? Was that your goal? Yes, I'm still alive. I had to check for a second. No, I don't need to switch the batteries. I've done this before. What I do is after the show, I remove the batteries, recharge them all, and then tomorrow they'll all be fresh. I'm not going to switch anything right now. I'm not going to mess with anything right now. But anyway, thank you, Frozen, for making me feel old. I am still here, streaming every night on Twitch. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm not alive. Am I? Hack Monkey. I'm not quite dead. I'm not dead yet. I feel happy. I feel happy. Think I'll go for a walk. Zombie Chris the Boomer. Well, apparently AARP is starting to advertise to Gen X. So, that's the next thing I qualify for. Get me a good old senior discount. At age 47, you still look young? Do share your secrets. Well, the first secret is stay inside. I say the second secret is drink good coffee, but I've been having a problem with that lately. Yeah, seriously, I mean, genetics. Yeah, good cereal on the weekends, rule of two. True. Good tasty cereal keeps you young. Being vegan. I think I would not want to rule that out. All those things combined. Take care of yourself. You tweeted again and deviously mango strawberry comment got screen captured. I know, I'm going to be 48 in a month. 48! It's incredible. A very healthy intake of Star Wars. Star Wars definitely keeps you young. That's probably like my #1 tip. Like Star Wars. We know the secret. It's almonds, folks. No. Oh, has it been past 15 minutes? Will Diana show up in less than 15 minutes? The answer was no. She did not show up in 15 minutes. Okay, so we're going to choose the outcome. No was the answer. Kenny, you got it? Okay, we're going to start another prediction. Will Diana show up in less than 30 minutes? Okay. 30-minute submission period. Yes. No. Well, actually. So what time is it? 7:19? We'll give it a 20-minute submission period. 30 minutes as of right now, so by like 7:45. Will she be here by 7:45? That's what I should have done. Hang on. Give me a second. Let me redo that. Start prediction. Will Diana be here by 7:45? Yes. No. And we'll give you 15 minutes. Because we don't want to, because you can change your prediction, right? So I don't want to, give away too much. You don't want to give away too much. And this print is about done. We almost got ourselves a Vader. 10:20 p.m. there? Wow. I would definitely be in bed. Oh. That reminds me. I need to pull out vitamins for Jedi. Diana? Oh, Jedi? Sorry. I almost forgot that. I would be neglecting my duty. And now anything 3D printing can be answered pretty much. And maybe not by me. Because I do not know everything. I can look at something and tell you, oh yeah, that could work. And other things that say, that's not going to work. It's my duty. Just don't step in your duty. This is going to look cool glowing in the dark. I'm kind of excited to have stumbled upon this. Okay, back to my scrolling addiction. Super Darth Vader, man. What the? It's kind of funny. I'd imagine you can even see the S logo. That's awesome. I kind of want to print that one in red or blue. The helmet's a little, that head's a little small, seemingly, but let me get a shortcut here. That's funny, Super Darth Vader, man. See, that's funny. That's a mashup you didn't see anywhere else. Thank you, Big Jano. Shout out to Big Jano.
B1T_Yana rated my stream with 3 viewers.
Welcome. We literally just wrapped the first print of the evening. It is Vader art, like wall art. Big Jano, I hope your stream was good. I hope you had fun. Did I change the nozzle for the glow-in-the-dark filament? We're actually going to spray paint it. We got some glow-in-the-dark spray paint we're going to try. It'll be a little easier than changing the nozzle. But what you can see in this Darth Vader helmet are various words, right? So you can see here, if I can get it all out. There's dark side in the eyes. There's Darth in the cheekbones. There's Vader, so it's Darth Vader, dark side. And then, I don't know what the top part is. Like, what could it be? What could that top part be? Like, it looks like an S. T. No. What could that be? What could that top part be? That's like an A. Something A, R, S, H? H. That's an H. Oh, Sith. S-I-T-H. Sith. L-O-R-D. Sith Lord. That's what it is. Sith Lord. Figured it out. Yes. Yes, I think I did do well. I did good. I feel I did. Just working on your latest 3D printing electronics project. Been a learning experience. Oh, I bet. More power to you. More power to you. Does it say... No, I didn't say Skywalker. Which is kind of odd. Okay, let me get the other print. Oops. Over here. Started. Our second print. We're doing an Omega. The charm on Omega's head. Omega, you would know from Bad Batch. No spoilers, of course, but there's that. Let's go ahead and... I'm still browsing some Vader stuff here, so I'm going to keep the Thangs.com session there, if you don't mind. Builder's Mark, good to see ya. Sith Lord, indeed. If you got that Rule of 2, if you got that before I did, you are skilled. Sorry if I missed it, because I wasn't looking at the screen. Okay. This is thin. It's very, very thin. But, look at that. This is pretty cool, dude. This is like one of the best Vaders. This, you know, this to me, this kind of Vader would make a really cool gift. So I may end up printing some more of these, possibly. We're gonna be painting it, so I'm gonna try to burn some of the stringing off. But this would be a really cool gift to give someone. This is a really cool gift. This is unique. This is neat. I love this. This is absolutely fantastic. Love it. Because I was like, oh, it's Darth Vader. But then you look closer, and it's like, Sith Lord, Dark Side, Darth Vader. Like, that is amazing. That is creative. So, let me go ahead and flip over there just to show you again. So, Sith Lord on top. Sith Lord, Dark Side, and then Darth Vader. That's the charm. Pretty freaking cool. It's really cool. Alright, let's go ahead and get Omega set. She should be good. This one, 40 minutes. It won't take that long. I mean, it's small, relatively small. Infill, I guess, didn't have to be 20%, but... yeah, actually. I can save some time. While I'm doing it, might as well do it. You're gonna do it right. So let's go ahead and... get that resized again. I should have exported, what'd I do, 10%? 10%. Fix it. Fix it, Felix. Rotate it. 90 degrees. 0.10, 0.15. I can probably go 10. Support on build plate only. Slice now. It's not going to take that much longer. Ah, come on. God dang it. Alright. For reals. This is what we're doing. We're doing Omega. Or at least attempting to do Omega. Elbow cam. Wait, oh, did I choose the wrong view? Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I get. I want Diana to come up here, if only so I can say, my wife! I just have to remember to say it. Making some custom Nano Leaf inspired light panels. Nano Leaf? Is that a certain type of light? I'm a total noob. Oh, Project 454! You went all in! Ooh, I got some gunk in there. Well, it looks like the submissions have now ended. Choosing the outcome. Will Diana be, here by 7:45? She did bring in the stool, so the answer is yes. She was here. So 15,000 channel points went to 5 viewers. Sorry for the first rounders. I don't care if this burns, because like I said, it's gonna get... As long as I don't burn myself. Alright, Diane's going to do that. Set that there for now. Alright, back to browsing Vader. Let's go ahead and zoom in a tiny bit on Omega. Light him up. Am I doing triangles or hexagonal? Oh, are you talking about the lights? That's a great project. Certainly far more involved than anything that I've done. Oh, I don't need cookie cutters. A foos body. See, we've got... The funny thing is we've got foosball. I don't think we're going to disassemble and, like, make Vader foosball. But that's pretty cool. Vader Cola. I was going to print this one a while ago because I thought it was pretty cool. It's just a little larger than what I would have wanted. Yeah, I did. I think I wouldn't have. I would have gone with a different design. Darth Vader. Well, Diana's not coming back. She said she was leaving again. Was she throwing off the pole? Did someone pay her off or something? Interesting Vader chibi. They're like sitting down. See, that could print minus the helmet without supports. That's an interesting one. Oh, that's the other one I did. Vader tissue. Need Star Wars cookie cutters? I already got some. I mean, I don't really have as much interest in printing those. I mean, you get a pretty quick idea as to whether or not the thing that you were looking to print is going to be something that you want, just based on the preview alone. Low poly or what have you. What's this one? It's a two-parter. I'm not sure. I think I've seen that one before. Con what? With what? What the? Oh, tree supports.
What is up?
Okay, this is gonna be
Go in the dark.
glow in the dark. Yeah, get front and back and get it on.
Cool.
Yeah, should dry quick too. But look, see, it says Sith, Lord, Dark Side, Darth, Vader. My wife! Great success! My wife!
Why are you talking like that?
How do you not know why I'm talking like that?
I don't know.
How do you not know?
What's new?
My wife!
Oh, I know. A whale tail. A whale tail.
I don't know why we're printing whale
He
tails.
needs to bring you a whale tail. Ah. A mermaid tail?
Oh, mermaid tail maybe. Yeah.
That's funny. They don't know. They just know it's a tail that I'm always asking for.
Great success! My wife!
Why do you keep saying that? Yeah, I do need a mermaid tail in this color. Mark is right.
I'm a chase! So much Grogu. Almost too much, but not enough.
Of what? Of the stuff you showed?
No, too much Grogu. He didn't see the stuff I showed off earlier.
Oh.
That's a inventory pad.
Uh-huh.
Like a little computer pad, like.
Inventory pad.
So Jedi can have it, like, if she's doing doctor work, like.
Aw.
It's a doctor data pad.
You almost need like a clipboard.
Well, it's a Star Wars thing.
Haha. Texas trip with Jedi coming up. Christopher will have a huge house party. Yes. They'll be free.
Not really. Have you decided anything about that anyway?
No, but I need to buy.
Well, you need to decide. Then you need to buy. Because you may still have points from last time you had to cancel. Remember?
Yeah.
Like, don't. I have your credits.
You do? Okay.
I swear I do.
Ooh, that's hot.
Maybe I don't.
Yes, so today we went over to one of Jenny's friends and they did water balloon fight.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a dog. I've never met it. This is the first time it came outside. It's 13, so it's like an older dog. And then it saw me, and for some reason it like jumped on my lap and like started howling.
What?
Yeah, and like licking my face like uncontrollably. That's why I have hair all over me. And
Whose house is this?
Maddie's. And then Gigi was like, "Oh my gosh, he's never done that before." I was like, "He really likes you." I was like, "Oh," like he was so like happy. Like I was like, "I wonder if he thinks I'm someone else or something." I don't know.
What?
But he was so happy. Like he was wagging it, like playing around and howling. And
Did you just spit on me?
yeah, sorry. Isn't that so funny?
Giving me.
Then it like made me like my heart. Aw. I don't know. Made me think of Wicked and Pixie. Hey, what was that? It said Diana.
Yeah, I'm looking for your credits.
It said Diana notes. What kind of notes do you have on me?
Nefarious notes.
Let's read them out loud. To the Republic.
I don't know. I swear I had it. I had your Alaska credits.
Yeah, but I was like, oh my god, this is going crazy. They were just like in shock because they said he's never done that before.
I don't know, man. Yeah, we'll have to do it later then, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. I wasn't there.
Yeah, it was so cute. Butters. His name is Butters.
Butters?
Mm-hmm.
Someone like South Park.
Oh, really? Is that a South Park thing?
Yeah, Butters is the name of one of the characters.
That's funny.
I don't know, man.
Wouldn't have known. Yep.
When was Butters born?
I don't know. He's 13.
Oh, okay.
Why?
You're
gonna
I was
check
saying,
out his astrology.
could have been Wicket reincarnated, is what
I
I'm
know.
saying.
Well, I feel like we knew each other in a past life.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what I felt. I felt like we connected instantly. It was like, oh, like I felt love for it, and it felt love for me. And we might have
Bonded,
yeah, like interacted in a past life or something.
or it's a dog.
Or like, yeah, a different dog spirit came into it.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Definitely getting tanner.
I'm getting whiter.
Look at him bruise.
You always get bruises, dude.
I know. My shot looks good. Better.
For now.
I have water balloons in my pocket.
Are they all cleaned up?
Yeah. Where? They didn't
Anywhere.
They didn't do them here. They did them over there.
Oh, I know, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, as long as I got cleaned up, because that stuff gets everywhere.
They need them. I think they have biodegradable water balloons, but
They do.
yeah, you need those.
Still, you gotta clean it up.
Yeah, I gotta like clean up most of them. It's just such a pain. I wish there was an easier way to do it. What?
I'm trying to think where I saw where I have your credits.
Oh.
You may have to call and ask if they're on your account, because you did it through Alaska. I know. I swear I had them somewhere.
So that's it. That's all of the news for today.
I guess.
What's up with you?
I'm eating popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Living the life.
Printing off a Bad Batch model.
Oh. That show you like.
The show a lot of people like. Although I'm out of shows.
Are you? You should watch. I'll tell you what to watch. Oh, what's that? You got little figures? Are those Mickey and Minnie Mouse?
They're not Mickey and Minnie Mouse. They're Bear Brick. They're bears.
They look like
Star Wars figures.
little mice. What was I gonna look at? What was I talking about?
You're gonna tell me what show to watch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got that. We don't have the $50 R2D2 bubble machine though.
Oh really? Does it actually work? No. No, the one we have works. It's just the bubbles are like teeny tiny, microscopic. They're like
The BB-8?
yeah.
I thought it was broken again.
And I feel like all the kids are so disappointed.
Oh my god.
'Cause they want like big bubbles.
No one's disappointed. We are the envy.
Yeah. I'm like the hit around town. Like I'm walking, we were in front of their house and another mom drives by and she's like, hi Diana, we live right up there. And I was like, oh. I mean, she was really,
How'd she know you?
because we met at the park.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like the same gang.
Yeah.
So I guess it doesn't mean much because the same people. But yeah, her son's really sweet. He's around Jedi's age.
Is that the one?
No, that's the one that her son's like really nice, like really like quiet and polite and super nice.
Hey, Man Cave Hobbies. Mark H is asking, does 3D printer generate a lot of ambient heat in the room? This one doesn't. I suppose it depends on how many you're doing and what size, how much heat they're emitting or using. But this one, honestly, I don't think it brings up the temperature that much. Although we got our electric bill, this month's electric bill.
Yeah.
Let me just say, doing a stream ain't free. Seriously, it's added. It's added a substantial amount to the electric bill.
Did you watch Alone?
Hmm?
Alone?
I don't think so.
Let's see what that's about.
Don't tell me what it's about. Tell me what it's rated.
Ooh. Hardcore survivalist seek to stay alive in extreme locations around the world.
Not interested.
I know, that's the thing I would like.
Then watch it.
Lucifer.
Nope. I know a lot of people like it though.
Mayor of Easttown.
Already watched it. It's great.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. Mayor was good.
Okay.
Some people didn't like it. I'm like, really? I thought it was great.
Nope. Superman? And
No. Let me stop you right there.
Still looking.
Yeah, I know
Oh,
of Handmaid's Tale.
yeah,
I don't have
I was
Hulu.
gonna say
We don't have
that.
Hulu.
Oh, everybody's talking about that. It makes me want to watch it.
I guess not the latest seasons, just the first season. I remember watching the movie back in the 80s, but
There's no way to get to it other than Hulu.
paying. I mean, the problem is we have so many other services that we don't use. I don't want to pay for yet another service that we're also not going to use. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't know. There's been so many things that are just on Hulu. It drives me nuts.
Well, maybe after Orville, season 3 is out. I don't know if it's all out, but
It's gonna be on Hulu.
yeah, it's a Hulu thing now. Careful. Not on the vintage thing. Thank you very much.
Where?
Well,
I want my coffee to cool down, but I don't want it to get cold. Does that make sense?
yeah. Can you put it on a coaster, please?
I can't find one.
It's right under the Darth Vader helmet.
Really? You want me to use a coaster and look at all these rings?
Yeah. Don't need another one. Plus, you get things wet.
No.
And you know whose rings those are, by the way? You're talking about rings over there? Who puts their drink over there without a coaster?
No, there's a ring here.
Yeah, no, there's not.
And
Nope. No rings.
still looking.
BoJack Horseman. Yeah, I watched like one episode. I'm like, yeah, this is not for me. It takes a lot for me to get into any kind of animation.
What about you?
Hmm?
Y-O-U? You? Because, whoa. Oh, never mind. I already know you're not going to like it.
What? What?
Nothing. It's just,
What?
why? It's got a 90%.
But what?
It says, what? Okay. For a brilliant male bookstore manager who crosses paths with an aspiring female writer, this question is put to the test. A charming yet awkward crush becomes something even more sinister when the writer becomes the manager's obsession. Using social media and the internet, he uses every tool at his disposal to become close to her, even going so far as to remove any obstacle, including people.
I guarantee.
That stands in his way of getting to her.
I guarantee it's full of hokey. That would never happen.
Think?
Oh yeah. Anytime they use technology as a device, they always twist it.
Why did he get such good rating?
Fixin' Dude said it was interesting.
Oh, really?
Hmm. He was
It
interesting.
sounds pretty good. I mean, it sounds like intriguing.
I gotta go back and watch some Family Guy episodes, but maybe The Simpsons. But it's kind of hard for me to watch The Simpsons. I was really hoping Jedi would start watching it.
Heartland?
Loki starts up on next week. Loki starts. I'm looking forward to that. The MCU has pretty much pulled me through 2021. My God, I'm so grateful for the MCU. Robert asked a question.
Castle. Robert. Diana, did you watch Selena on Netflix? I thought it was okay. No, I haven't. I saw the movie.
She doesn't watch shows.
I saw the movie way back. Selena, like the singer?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't
Hey,
seen
Rebel.
No, I don't watch shows. Usually I'm listening to something, so it's something that I can listen to but can't actually watch.
Yellowstone's good? I ain't heard of that.
Oh, really? Selena's family helped produce it.
The series.
Huh.
I don't know. If it doesn't grab me,
What about Castlevania?
it's anime, which is fine. I haven't really found any anime that I'm like, oh yeah, it's great. I'm an anime fan now. But it's possible that, like, all the shows that Jedi watches, right? Although,
Dynasty?
no, I'm not really into the whole the kind of
Outlander?
shows that
Very
she watches.
Outlander?
No. Are you getting like recommendations here?
V100? Sci-fi.
No, haven't heard of it.
Really? It's got great reviews. Let's. When nuclear Armageddon
People love
destroys
Outlander.
civilization on Earth, the only survivors are those on the 12 international space stations in orbit at a time. 3 generations later, the 4,000 survivors.
Wait, this is this is Outlander?
No, this is V100 sci-fi. 7 seasons.
Yeah, but that's not on to binge. What's on to binge? Where?
Netflix.
Oh,
V100.
wait, Outlander. That's 2014.
They're both the same. This one sounds cool. Let me finish. So,
Yellowstone is like Loyal Moses, but even more guns. How is that even possible? Hack Monkey notes 100 started strong, but should have ended at season 4. So
oh,
I'm
really?
out.
Aw. Well,
I did watch Raised by Wolves. It was a little bizarre. I'm curious to know how it's going to go in season 2. Like, I'm hoping it kind of tightens up a bit. It was interesting. I'm glad they didn't spoon feed everything to you, but it was still a bit nebulous for me. But yeah, I did watch Raised by Wolves. HBO Max, if a new series pops up on HBO Max, I'm interested. The reason why is because I'm not going to say every one of the things that I watched on HBO Max have been amazing. Like, I couldn't even get into Euphoria. I couldn't even make it past the first episode. It was just too graphic for me.
Alright, let's see.
Don't F with Cats on Netflix. Really good murder mystery. Just skip the first disturbing part in the beginning. But I think I started watching it, and I got back in the beginning. I'm like, I can't watch this. I'm not going to watch it.
The Undoing? You already saw it?
No. There are a couple, like, murder things on Netflix I was going to watch. Like, Son of Sam. Like, apparently false accusation, possibly, or something.
Mayor of Easttown?
That's what you said. I'm like,
I
yes.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
It's a good show.
Sorry.
It's a really good show.
The Nevers?
Lovecraft Country was amazing. Yep, The Nevers I watched. Although, I think season 1's over, and I'm like, that's how it ends? It's really weird.
Prodigal
Son?
No. Strike? No. It's got 3 seasons. Let's see what Strike is.
Bayou sometimes watches Battlestar Galactica. I haven't rewatched. Like I said, maybe when Jedi is kind of maybe interested.
Oh, look. Based on the best-selling novels by J.K. Rowling, Tom Burke, The Musketeers stars as Private Detective Cormoran Strike, a former war veteran now working out of a cramped London office together with his assistant. Cormoran tackles cases that have so far baffled the police, those struggling with psychological and physical toll that combat have wrought on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I already knew that. Yeah. Euphoria, no. I already said Titans. That's something Jedi might like.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what. And
Oh,
Jedi's
you
watching
don't
Descendants.
You don't like what she likes, and she doesn't like what you like.
Well, she's watching like
Well, that's why I'm
iCarly
saying
and
Titans. Like when that's more like
I don't know.
Titans, she'd probably like.
Maybe I'd watch, but she's already watched Descendants, so she already knows. So now she's way ahead of me. I watch some of Descendants.
Yeah, you were like always frowning upon it, or like it was you didn't like it, and you hadn't even watched it.
I know I watched part of it.
Yeah, but you didn't even give it a chance. It's cute.
And Umbrella Academy was good. I enjoyed that. Looking forward to the next season. Assuming it got picked up. Jupiter's Legacy got canceled.
His Dark Materials.
Yep, it's okay. First season was better than the second one. The second one was just really meandering.
Nancy Drew.
Nah.
Raised by Wolves.
Yeah, someone mentioned it. Yeah, watched it
That
already.
looks good. You already watched it?
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a little out there.
Dark Ages.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Miracle Workers. Dark Ages. Let's see. Let's check that out.
You named your daughter Kara from BSG's Starbuck. You should name her Starbuck, although that might be a problem. Because Starbucks is so prevalent. What's your name? Starbuck. Ha ha ha. And my name's Folgers. No, seriously, what's your name?
Last Week Tonight. Is that like?
Yeah, that's John Oliver.
Oh.
They're currently
Westworld.
filming Umbrella in your city. Oh, cool. Slimy Mold. Vancouver? They do a lot of filming up there. Yeah, Westworld I've seen. Caught up.
Succession.
Mm-hmm. Good show.
Liked it. Ballers.
Haven't watched it. That's HBO.
Yeah, I know.
All these are
Yeah,
HBO.
I know that you said HBO one.
Yeah, but there's no new HBO ones out yet.
Oh.
In fact, the only duds on HBO have been the movies. The movies have not been great. Like the ones that are supposedly going to be released in theaters or whatever. I'm like, oh my god.
What is Hot Ones? Shia LaBeouf.
No idea.
Hot Ones. Well, let me click on it. Let me see what it is. 6 seasons.
Oh, just outside of Toronto. Fair enough. You've been watching Twilight Zone? Haven't heard much. Yeah, Jedi's been watching iCarly, the Tempermans.
Templemans. Although I don't let her watch iCarly as much. But there is going to be a new iCarly coming out.
Why? Why don't you let her watch it?
Because Sam is like such a negative Nancy. Like really negative. Kind of like you. Actually, like you and her pretty much mimic each other. Like if you go watch the show and see Sam, that's Chris. No, just kidding. No, but for real. She is like, she's really negative, and then Jedi tends to like,
Mirror.
yeah, mirror her really well. Like, really well. Yeah, so I was like, I don't know if we should be watching
Well, Descendants
this.
are the kids of the villains, right?
Yeah, no, but they don't say stuff like, that's stupid, or...
My dad hated Full House because the kids were always right.
That's funny.
Does Chris have a butter sock? What?
I watch iCarly and Sam's not negative. She's not? I mean, she punches people.
That's big fan.
Oh, she punches people.
That's big fan.
And yeah. Is he trolling me? Or I guess
I don't know. He's trolling you, but lol. Does Chris have a what is a butter sock? I'm trying to figure out what butter sock.
Oh, but there's butter sock. A butter sock. Should I Google it? What is a butter sock?
I don't know.
Pessimistic. Yeah. Yeah,
I got it.
that's the word.
Popcorn hole.
Yes, she's very pessimistic and very abusive and likes to hit people.
Very abusive, or in other words, a teenage girl.
Yeah, no, she's not. She's nice to Carly, but not.
Same weapon on the show was a sock with butter in it. Sam's weapon on the show.
Oh, that's funny. Was it? And then she's
On
like,
iCarly,
she went to juvenile. Wait, what's it called?
Juvie.
Yeah, juvie. She's like, I went to that, like, she talks about the time she went to
This
juvie.
is a Nick show, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cute, but then there's like these weird, like, okay, I don't
Well, they're
know
trying
how
to be
I feel
real.
about that.
They're trying to be real, you know? They're not trying to be fake and stuff.
I know, but
Oh, is Liz sending me a butter sock video? Is this? Yeah, every time Sam used the butter sock, I just tell Jedi we are not getting a butter sock.
no. So I'm trying to get her, like, not to watch that. Cause yeah. And like the Templeman's.
Well, what show do you think she'd watch? You think that one? Because I'll try to watch some with her. It's that
iCarly?
way.
No, I'm trying to
No,
get
not
her watch-
iCarly. Like
Oh, the
some
Templeman's?
show that would be no, that what was that Robin? Would you have like the
Oh, Titans.
Titans or whatever? Because I think it was Teen Titans.
Freeze frame. Yeah. Yeah, the Templeman's is cute because they're like superheroes, and it's like a secret, so no one can know that they're superheroes, and it's cute. That one I like. There's no like violence or anything negative. I want a show where everyone's happy, and then there was a time where like every single
Hang on,
show.
Hack Monkey. Thank you so
Hack
much for
Monkey
using.
just resubscribed for 2 months.
Thank you for using your Prime subscription to unfreeze me. Very appreciated. Diana, I appreciate if you stop spitting on me and drooling everywhere.
Sorry,
It'd be great.
it was just kind of hot.
My wife!
Yeah.
Great
So-
success! My wife!
There was like at the beginning.
Thank you, Liz, for the cheers.
At the beginning of COVID, there were like we started trying to watch shows together too, and every single show we started, there was always a death or like one of the
But
parents
Diana,
had died.
but Diana, you can't. I mean, unless it's
I
like
know.
Bluey or something.
I know, but it's like she was already feeling a lot of anxiety about COVID and knowing that people got the virus and they died, and then Wicked and Pixie, and it's like a lot of death going on.
I like the original Teen Titans. Very good to me. I haven't really watched it. Hey, No More 3. Thank you for the 100 bits, and we got a hype train. What are we gonna do for this hype train? We're gonna turn on a hype.
What do you say? I guess
We're gonna
Diana
we're gonna
doesn't.
hypnotize. You don't freeze.
Oh no, that's my chance to talk without interruption.
Well, we've got a hype train going on. What's gonna happen if we get through level 5, Diana?
We are.
Guess what are we doing? Is
Hmm.
that coming out?
Need some ideas.
Sorry, I hope the impressions actually come out. Because it's looking really low. So Liz cheering 50 bits. No More 3 helping start it off after Hack Monkey resubscribe with Prime, and Pez, Liz. What are we gonna do? So if we get through a level 5, I
We'll
guess.
do a hot tub stream.
No, we're not gonna do a hot. I will go and sit in a hot tub.
What is the deal with that? Is
You
that
can
like a
you can
thing?
carry this into the bathroom, and I'll sit in the hot tub. They won't be able to hear us
Yeah, I know.
because the audio won't come across.
No, I just saw it was a
Um,
thing on Twitch, I guess.
It is. I was saying the other night that if we got through level 5, I'd walk barefoot on Lego bricks.
Oh yeah.
So I suppose I'll walk barefoot on Lego bricks, and everyone gets 2 million Perilla popcorn if we get through level 5. Okay.
Yes.
So it's completely up to you. Thank you, Fix'em Dude. Fix'em Dude's one of our new mods.
Oh, cool. He's been around for a while. Fix
He
him,
has.
dude.
Um,
He fixes things.
He's done like 3D model stuff.
Oh,
like
does he
model-
have a channel?
Not a Twitch channel, but he made the model. Can you see that's on top of the speaker?
I want to lurk. How do I lurk?
You can't lurk. That right there, the ship. Yeah, he modeled that, and then I printed it out, and then so he's got a few of these types of model. What are you looking at? Like what's that? It's a Star Wars thing.
No, I heard
Oh.
you breathe.
What?
Like you were getting panicky. Are you?
I'm not getting panicky. I'm just like I'm still feeling the
Kind of.
caffeine.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's too much, and it was hardly anything at all. I don't know. Maybe my blood's getting thin. So
But getting thin. What does that mean?
my blood. You know, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, because the caffeine. I mean, I've been drinking water all day. It's just it still feels that, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's. I think it must be just additional stress hormones or something like that. So help de-stress me. We're at 2 minutes. We're 2 minutes into the level 1. Hasn't quite left the station, but with Liz hissing over there.
That creeps me out.
Liz's cat there. The banter.
Did you ever watch Pet Sematary?
No,
Oh man, don't watch it.
I didn't plan on
I
it.
watched it when I was like a kid. It was like the worst thing ever.
Definitely did not plan on watching that. Nor do I plan on recommending it to Jedi.
Yeah, I would not.
I.
Ever.
Gosh, I hope this. Sorry, I realize this is the It's gonna be a very. Oh, got a Jawa coming in here trying to help. About a minute and a half left to go on a level 1 hype train. Level 1. See, I got the people can be hypnotized. They can be like just sitting back and relaxing, and they're hypnotized. See, no, look. Do you see it?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's an effect, right?
Cool.
So yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like
I gotta have more cowbell.
ooh, see now for some reason, I can't see who's actually doing the sound effects right now. It's not connected. It's really weird. I'm gonna have to like reconnect that, I guess. So we're at 72%. A minute left to go. Let me head over to sound alerts because I do not know who played. I'm guessing it was Fix 'em Dude. It was Fix 'em Dude.
Oh, you have to go in there to
Yeah,
see.
for yeah. But for some reason it's not connected. Overlay alert.
It's a trap.
Hey, cuppa, cuppa, hey, cuppa, cuppa, hey.
The heck? That was a sound test. I played a sound test. Well, because I was like, it's not playing. So it works, but for some reason.
Hey, cuppa, cuppa, hey, cuppa, cuppa, hey.
Yeah, for some reason it's not. The other things aren't showing up. Fix 'em Dude. Fix 'em Dude
just
came
gifted
in,
2 subs.
gifting 2 tier 1 subs to Mouse 1996 and King Shackles, and I believe that helped push us into a level 2. We made it out of the station. That's like that. I didn't think we were going to make it out of the station. I thought we were just stuck at the station. I thought we were just in the station.
Yeah, and not gonna come out.
Never coming out of the station. No More 3 has just earned the 25k bits badge. Congratulations. You will now have a special emote next to your name, a little icon next to your name. So yeah. Later you're gonna watch some He-Man. Oh, fair enough. I don't think I will. I'll wait. I'll hold on. So I don't know how well this is going to work, Diana. Oh, it'll work. I think it'll work.
Gift a sub.
I'm gonna have to paint it after it's sprayed. I'm gonna have to be very careful. Liz, thank you so much, gifting 2
Paceless
subs.
just gifted 2 subs.
And wow, that really helped. That pushed us along. No More got the bits badge. Then Liz did that, and so now 89, 90, 94%. No More 3 cheering. He's on his way to his next badge, everyone. He's at 94%. 3 minutes and 41 seconds left to go. 94%. 95% with Liz cheering 10 bits. Just like that. And again, what's at stake is me walking on Diana scrolling on her phone,
Sorry, I was trying to see if I
and me walking on Lego bricks.
give you a bit.
Oh, I don't think you have to pay to do the bits. So yeah, I don't think you have any accounts connected to it. You could give a sub. You can give your Prime sub to me.
Remember last time?
I think you can, unless someone's Prime subbed you. Can you Prime sub on there?
I need to because I do not like the commercials.
Okay,
at
well
all.
then that'll do it.
Okay.
That'll definitely do it. So thank you so much, Liz, for the 10, the 10, the 10, the 10. Soft Mango for the stretch. We're at 97% on a level 2 hype train, heading on the way to completing a level 5 hype train. And if that happens, big if, then I will walk on Lego bricks barefoot, and Jedi will laugh, and she's like, I want to watch, ah, ha, Dad, ha. Oh yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Okay, so Fix 'em Dude, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Let me go ahead and show you the Omega.
How do I gift popcorn?
It would definitely look better on resin.
Like
I don't think you can gift popcorn.
I have 41,000.
Channel points.
Oh, channel.
Those are channel points. You can't gift channel.
I gotta have more cowbell.
All right, fix him, dude. Can you hand me the Vader helmet?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's the closest thing I have to a cowbell, because Jedi has the other cowbell.
Yeah, but you want me to bring it up?
Well, yeah, you could if we're gonna do it, but
What?
it's a cowbell.
Oh, no, not even close. I guess. Okay. Okay.
Trying to get the right sound. That's a very cowbell sound.
Someone
Wait.
asked who's your cute friend.
Who? Who?
Who's your cute friend?
Did someone send you a link?
No, Liz. Yeah, I saw the comment.
Okay. It's my wife. My wife.
I think they just wanted you to say that.
Great success. My wife. You have no idea what that is, do you?
No.
Look up Borat, my wife.
Okay.
Look up Borat, my wife. Look it up now. Oh, I got a freeze? Oh boy. Oh boy, right in the middle of the hype train.
Freeze. Why? This is disturbing. Okay.
Thank you, Fix 'em Dude, for unfreezing me. Liz for gifting some subs to Soft Mango and Homie Live US. And No More 3 for cheering some bits as well. Pushing it at 62% with 2 minutes and 28 seconds left to go on a level 3 hype train. Omega's Gem Printed.
Paceless
I'm
just
not
gifted
sure
2 subs.
this is going to come out incredibly well. Maybe with the, with a different color, it would work differently. It would work better. But we'll see. We shall see. We shall. So this is going to get painted too.
I need to go tinkle. I'll be right back.
Sure you will. Great. Right in the middle of a hype train, Diana. That's great.
Sorry.
No, go for it.
Do I hold it?
No, go for it. No, that's fine. Just go. You're just, all you're doing is you're on your phone
Well,
anyway.
you told me to look up the Borat thing.
Well, because I was saying my wife, and you're like, what? And I said, then look up the Borat thing.
I
Go
don't
pee
get
and then look
it.
up the
I
Borat
don't-
thing.
I did. You told me to.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, but I don't get it.
How did you not hear? Oh, Freeze is stuck. Sorry.
I don't understand it. He has like 6 wives. So which one am I?
My wife.
You,
Yes. I'm working
Take
on it with
over.
a minute 20 left to go. What? Take over.
Take over the hype train.
Diana,
You. I can see your face under the mask.
my wife. A minute left to go. 62% through on level 3. We're chugging along. No one's chugging. I mean, maybe you should be. Chug. 77% after No More 3 drops 300 bits. I'm scrambling here. Gotta find more purple. Here we go. More bits dropped right here. Thank you so much, No More 3. 77% with 32 seconds. As we get that much closer, as we crawl, as we inch our way to a 0 countdown, or like the last 10 seconds, that's basically when Twitch says, all right, that's it. I'm just saying, we're down to the wire at 79%. As far as we're getting. Did I miss a sound effect? I feel I missed a sound effect somehow, somewhere. At some point. Is that it? Hype train success. So, complete at level 2. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you for everyone who participated. Thank you for making that possible. Thank you for making that happen. Very awesome. Anytime we can do any kind of hype train, on any night, it's a good night. So thank you very, 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 very much for that. Let me see if I can get a better... Let me get a close-up view of this. Let me turn off the hype. So you can see the indentations, right? I'll turn off the hype thing here in a sec. The hype animation, the hype train animation. There we go. So you can see, because it's not going to be that big, because it was designed to be like it's basically on her forehead, right? It's like this. That's where it's at. So it's not going to be that big. Actually, I think it would be like this way. So it's going to be, this is going to be white, and then I'm going to have to paint the detail in a dark gray. Yeah. Why? You want to show him your new glasses? Why? Why are you sad? Oh.
I am.
Okay. Yeah, you did get a bug bite up there.
Yeah, look at her arm.
Her arm.
Look.
Feel it. Feel it right
Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember you were scratching it earlier today, too. You got bit or something.
Feel it. Feel it right here.
Wait, is it a bit? Is it a bite? Oh, yeah. Did you get... Hang on, did you break skin up there? Yeah, she broke skin. Is it a bite, or is it an irritation of some other kind? Did you use any kind of new... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks like bug bites.
Oh yeah, she's sad.
Why are we sad? What's sad?
Oh yeah, did you see the R2D2?
What, the rainbow R2D2?
Because she's not gonna look like Ray anymore because Ray doesn't have
This
glasses.
is a water balloon.
Yeah, I had them. Remember in my pocket.
You just don't see Ray's glasses in the movie. You don't see him in the movie.
She does have glasses?
I think she does. Not in the movie, but like, you know, when she's sometimes when she's studying, she has to wear glasses. It gives her superpowers.
We'll have to find a picture of her with glasses. Because everybody wears glasses nowadays. Isn't that cute? Rainbow BB-8.
P.O.P. Pop, that's right. Ray has the goggles. They're like Ray's goggles.
Yeah.
Well, that's how she wears prescription goggles. So she can see. That's why she has to wear them.
Yeah.
That's why she has to wear them. So, these are some Zenny. I got them from Zenny. Super cheap.
What?
The glasses. Super cheap. Oh, yeah. Did you put something on them?
No, but
On the
I'm gonna
bites?
get some-
Like calamine or something?
They have it too.
Yeah, this is Omega from the Bad Batch. She wears this. It's like on her. She wears it on her forehead. But we gotta color it. We gotta paint it. So we're gonna have to paint it. Careful with that. That's a box. Careful, honey. Careful, careful, careful. You don't want to damage the box. Well, maybe if you're lucky, you get it for your birthday. Maybe if you're lucky, you can get it for your birthday.
My birthday's like a while.
I know, it's September, dude, but you know you gotta wait. You gotta wait. Careful, careful, careful. But you can admire it from afar until then. That is a data pad. Like, you know, doctors, you know, Dr. Colonna.
Good Dr.
This is
Colonna.
like they have these at Galaxy's Edge. What?
Why is there lots of water balloons here?
Because Mommy took them out of her pocket. Mommy had water. balloons
Harold
in her
Booker
pocket.
rated my stream with 19 viewers.
Yeah. And then Harold Pulcher! Thank you for the raid. We're just like, we're doing 1,000 different things over here. Welcome. Harold, I hope you had a good stream. Just 3D printed and just finished. Sorry. My daughter needs to get some cream on some bug bites and not wanting to. 3D printed this. Omega wears this in Bad Batch. It's going to be painted, so it didn't really matter what color it was. Earlier tonight, 3D printed this really quick. This is really nice art. It's got different words in it. This Darth Vader helmet says Sith Lord, Dark Side, and Darth Vader in there. So it's really cool. Sid Heresy followed this minute. Hang on, Sid, did you just come in through Harold? That's really funny. we rated Sid Heresy the other day. It's amazing. Like he reminds me of I mean, how can I say this? My grandfather had like a ham radio, and it was just like a wall of electronics, and that's what he's got. And he makes music. He knows how to make music and build like electronics that make music. It's incredible. Blind Via, good to see you as well. Let's go ahead and get a shout out to Blind Via as well. So we got a shout out to Blind Via, a shout out to Harold Pulcher. No, not Hack Monkey, sorry. A modular synthesizer. There we go. See, it'll be fine. And then, sorry, Deviously Mango. Shout out to you. Shout out to Harold, if I can type, Harold Pulcher. And then shout out to Sid Vicious. Sorry, Sid Heresy. God, what am I thinking? Sid Vicious. I'm an idiot. Did I type that in right? Yeah. There we go. I typed that in right. Tell Jedi it doesn't hurt. It's just cream. Oh, we try. We try. We do our best. So I do hope you had a good stream, Harold. And thank you for following Palindro 1982. So we just finished. Does it hurt? Does it hurt? Yeah, I know. It's an irritation. So, like I said, we printed these two things. I may end up printing another one of these Darth Vaders, because these came out really nice. This would be a really nice gift for somebody else, I feel. This is really fantastic. This is nice. Then, earlier this evening, showcased a few of the new Star Wars things that I picked up, including a vintage puzzle. Here. By the way, Harold, what were you streaming tonight? Again, hoping that your stream went well. And then Jedi was also admiring the Pride Pops that we just got. Who's shouting? No one! Hack Monkey, ignore us. BB-8 and a Stormtrooper. Very nice. Rainbow Pride. This one's exclusive. The BB-8's exclusive. The Stormtrooper is not a retailer exclusive. Last night, I printed a shield generator, which I tweeted. It's not here on me right now, but then I also printed this item from Galaxy's Edge. It's an inventory tag. Pretty neat. That. Making cables for your rover robot. See, I can, if you gave me an item to print, I could print it. In terms of cables, not gonna happen. I can't do the cabling. I can't do the robot thing. It's never, I can't. It's as much as I would love to. Diane, are you going? I'm asking because these two things to print or to paint, or are you coming back? Don't know if my wife, I don't know if she's coming back in great country.
You sound like Stasha.
Yeah, I do sound like Sasha, don't I?
Are you making fun of Stasha?
Definitely not making fun of Stasha. He's a very nice man. No, I was pretending to be Borat. Borat. My wife. What's this? Okay, I can ignore that. Ignore that for now. What else did we showcase? Rainbow Droid from yesterday. See, none of these are DIY. Really, even the 3D print thing isn't a DIY. It's like I pressed the button and it printed. I know, I'm like totally lame compared to you, Harold, and Sid Heresy. I'm totally lame. I'm not an electronic wizard at all. I mean, I never had, an electronics kit. I don't even know if I would have been able to figure it out as a kid. I was never really hardware minded. I like software. I like fiddling with software, but you'll be happy to know, or Sid would be happy to know, I got Jedi and SK, what was it? A Casio, what was it? SK1? The sampler from the 80s? I bought one on eBay used. So she's got the SK1 keyboard. Huh? The SK1, the keyboard, your electronic keyboard where you can record your voice and it records your voice and you can press the button and it plays again. Do I know Sasha? Santa Cruz? I'm not sure I do. Got it? Don't lose those pieces. Jedi ran out of here. Okay. Oh, stepped away for a second, and then I heard SK1 cut through the air. I do not know Sacha Baron Cohen. No. But yes, Sid, I bought my daughter an SK1 because, as a child of the 80s, I remember seeing them and thought it was the most amazing thing to press a button and to record your voice and then to hit a key and then it plays again. So hey Diana, do you know where can you get the SK1, the sampling keyboard from Jedi's room? It's the keyboard, the electronic keyboard. So I was like, well, just kind of encourage her to play around with this stuff. I never had one, and I went out. I'm like, I wonder how much they are, and they weren't that expensive, and I guess in the grand scheme of things, at least for now. I was like, there's probably newer ones available, but no, it had to be that one, and it's been a little flaky, and I am not an electronic person at all. Once again, to say that one more time. Because if something breaks, I'm screwed. Never going to be able to fix it. Hopefully Diana can find it. It's been moved around a fair amount. But I got her that, and just show her, like, you press a button, then you can hit this, and then it plays your voice back. You hit this, and then it does this sound. You do this, and it does that sound. Anything that I can do to encourage that kind of activity is something that I kind of look out for, even on apps. Gene and Bob's Burgers is a master. Burgers and fries. Burgers and fries. What do you mean? What color is it? It looks like a keyboard, Diana. Because he was saying Gene and Bob's Burgers is a master. Burgers and fries. Burgers and fries. They're in here. No, they're not in there. It's from the show, Bob's Burgers. Oh, Sid! Sid is now a sub, thanks to Liz.
Subscription. Paceless gifted a tier 1
Thank
sub to
you,
Sid
Liz,
Heresy.
for gifting a sub to
They
Sid.
have given
And again, shout out to
126 gift
Sid,
subs in the channel.
because I gotta tell you, I'm amazed. I mean, I'm watching you, and I'm just like, I can't even begin. First of all, your environment, it's incredible. And I don't take this the wrong way. It's like a science lab, right? And that's really cool. I would never be able to do something like that because I'm not that's not where my head is. I'm not into the hardware and the electronics and the tweaking, the making and everything. As far as I get with making is pretty much in the 3D printing, right? So obviously I'm not printing something now because I finished the prints and was ready to look for the next thing to print. The only other thing that I saw that might be on the horizon for tomorrow is, if I can open
Fix
this.
Some Dude gifted Weather Gone Wild a subscription. Fix Some Dude gifted a tier 1 sub to Weather Gone Wild.
Wow,
They have
Fix 'em
given
Dude.
71 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you for that, Fix'em Dude. That's very kind of you. Yes, and we did have fun the other night. We did. I just love it. I mean, everything about it is it's incredible to me. I love the synth sound. Growing up in the 80s, huge fan of synth type of music, like C64 SIDs, SIDs, not SYDs, in that sound, the 8-bit chiptune sound. I've always been a huge fan of that kind of stuff. So to find someone, thanks again to Deviously Mango for making the recommendation. I was like, that's great. I'm like, yes, that's definitely someone I want to connect with. That's definitely someone I want to watch. That's definitely someone that I look forward to rating. So I'm very grateful that it happened. Very, very, very grateful. Though I'm not the opposite. I'm just not someone whose head automatically goes to that place. So I found no, not a computer. A musical piano keyboard. Your SK1, the musical keyboard.
Oh.
So they're bringing Star Wars computers in here, keyboard, right? Not quite the keyboard that we were looking for. I think Jedi now knows what it is, but tomorrow I may be printing this. A Tatooine, the keyboard.
She's grabbing it.
No, that's the keyboard. I'm looking for the piano. Can't believe I've explained this 3 times.
It's a music keyboard. I thought you were talking about a computer keyboard. So I'm over here looking for a keyboard.
Why would she have a keyboard?
Yeah, I heard you say I really wanted to learn. Blah blah blah.
Not learn, but play around with it. Does she know where it's at? Sid's probably falling asleep now. It's like he's like, forget. You know what? By now he could have made one for himself. He could have like built his own SK1. There are very few products in my head from childhood that I still remember the name. What? Is it? It used to be in your room. Like under where you had shoes and stuff? Is it? Did you look there? Should be in your room. Hopefully no one misplaced the SK1. That was not cheap. They're very popular to circuit bend. Oh, I bet. I bet a lot of people have memories of that. Yes, I did use Purple Eater tonight for these two. I'm probably going to be reprinting another one or two of these Darth Vaders, by the way. Thank you, D. Randolph1976, for passing along the filament. This is Purple Eater. Printed solid Jesse PLA. What's cool about this Darth Vader helmet is it's actually got words in it: Sith Lord, Dark Side, and Darth Vader. And then I printed off another object from the not the Clone Wars, sorry, Bad Batch. And this is Omega's like stone up here. I might be printing another one of these, so we shall see. Diana, what? She is hot for sure, but let's not say that she's a hot mess. Weather gone wild. I don't know if I'd go that far. The SK1 got cleaned up. It's not. Where is it? Okay, now apparently we can't find it, so it's been moved around somewhere, and I have no idea where else it could be. I have no idea where the keyboard could be. I thought it was in your room. Okay, well, I guess not. I guess we're not showing off the SK1. It's with the cow. Oh, is it, Diana? Is it downstairs with the cowbell? I wonder. Because we do have a cowbell. Hey, D. Vader. Love that name. Love that handle. Custom etching text is big stuff. This came out really well. Whoever designed this is a genius. And let me go ahead and pop a link in chat to show you. I've got what I've got on the screen right there is the thing I'm thinking about printing tomorrow. To get some Tatooine houses. I'm not sure what kind of scale that's going to be. But here's the Darth Vader wall art that I did. Oh, I hear it. I hear the piano. I hear it. I hear it. They found it. They found it. I repeat, they found it. So what else has this guy designed? That Darth Vader is pretty nice, but no other Star Wars things. It's kind of a surprise. Like, that was really done well. So I
gotta have more cowbell.
Well, with any luck, Jedi's going to bring up her cowbell. Boy, if you look at this guy's... Oh, yeah, he's even done this a unicorn wall art, skull with headphones. Here, let me browse over here so you can see. This is who did the wall art. And I was looking to see if he had any other items to print. Yeah, no, I heard it, but I was going to show it. You want cowbell? I should add the cowbell, huh? Yeah, Jedi is secretly hoarding instruments. I think she is starting a one-girl band. Hang on, I'll get to it. Yeah, look at that. That looks pretty cool. Phoenix wall art, and then this is where there's a Marilyn, a unicorn, a lion. There's the Vader. That's the thing that I found by way of fangs. The skull looks pretty wild. Wolf, Punisher, Compass, Mickey, Eagle, Deer. Where is it?
Bringing it.
Okay.
I'm gonna call it a day.
You're calling it a day? Oh, I guess Diana's done.
Well, not done. I still have to
Yay.
But
Well, what's that? Vader mask on pedestal. Is she bringing it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Sid, he already knows what it is, but...
you want me to,
Yeah. Hang on. There you go. Glow in the dark.
yeah.
Okay. Jedi would be a great name for a band. It surprises me that it's not the name for a band.
Yeah.
Here, I was gonna. Here we go. All right, we got the SK1, right? See? Now, wait, where's Sid? Sid's got to know I wasn't lying. Does he? Now he's gone. He fell asleep. He built his own. I know he did. And apparently you can do fancy things with this. see. Recording. You want to teach him? What are you gonna teach him? That we're making a band. Ever had a Wookiee steak? It's a little chewy. See, I'm not a musician. I like music, but that's as far as it goes. Yeah, this is perfect. Oh man, the SK1. See, now Sid knows I wasn't lying. That's all I had to do. I had to prove that I wasn't. I mean, I didn't want to like look like one of those guys who said he had an SK1 when he didn't. Right? I didn't want to be like that guy. You know, so oh, I totally have one, and like, oh, really? Show it, and then you didn't show it. Like that would make me look bad.
I got something. Let's show this.
The demo song is bomb. Dun 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 dun. It's seared in my head, Sid. In my head. Then we used to record the word. We used to say but. And then we go but. Okay, honey. Okay, why don't you come on in? Oh, go full screen cam? Sure, no problem. If I can.
Do something.
Okay, what are we gonna do? Gotta go full screen here. Yes.
I'm gonna show
Oh. So this Jedi loves this app, Sid. You've probably heard of it, but Jedi's gonna do some. She's gonna do some music for everyone. Okay, go for it. You want to try a different voice?
That kind of sounds like the Mandalorian one.
Kind of sounds like a Mandalorian. Jedi's doing it. The MCP will put you on the game grid, yes. Although that's more, that was more like a Daft Punk there. Yes, that's a voice. So this is go ahead. Audio Kit Synth 1. Audio Kit Synth 1 on the iPad is free. And with it, it's got all these samples and all the knobs and dials. If you have an iPad, you've got to get it. It's called Audio Kit Synth 1. I put it on our iPad, and all you got to do is just press a key, and depending on the voice, right, it's going to have a loop or different sound effects.
Those two dices.
Yeah,
you can change the voice.
The dice basically
But
randomize.
never touch anything else.
Well, you can touch other things. Yeah, the dice automatically resets everything. The other knobs and dials basically adjust attack, or let's say decay, or the sound, the oscillation.
I'm gonna show you my great one. Nope. These are so creepy.
Well, it depends on which note you're playing. Yeah. B. A. See, that sounds decent. That doesn't sound creepy. C won't sound creepy either. See if she can get into that. She's got... I put the Korg K oscillator...
How do I get this back?
On what? Oh, I don't know what you did there. Let's go over here. Oh, my God. Wood. I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did. Give me a second. Yeah, kill it. There we go. Hang on. Oops. Let's try now. Go. Try. Open it again. the sounds? Yeah? Sound. See if that resets. Audio kit synth 1. Okay.
No.
There we go.
Come on. I said how to do that piano.
That's a good one. Yeah, see, okay, so basically, that Korg app, iElectribe, might be a bit much for her, but this one, Deviously Mango, if you look at this one, here, let me go ahead and set that there. You keep playing. Let me link off to this app, just to show Deviously Mango just how easy it is. It's like super, super, super easy. Okay, here we go. Hang on just a second. There's the app. You done? Oh, you showing them? Yeah. Yeah, so it's basically push button and it's good. So even if all she sees is that, basically, then she can move on to the knobs and dials eventually, because just the basics are, you press a button and then it makes the tune, right, depending on which note you're striking. It's really easy.
Wait, he wants to get this app?
Yeah, no, I linked off to where he can get the app. Audio Kit
Why?
Synth 1. Well, so that he can play with it. Yeah, like... See, you can mess with these, hun.
I don't need to.
Okay, I'm just saying, you can mess... Because every time you hit the dice button, they all reset. Oops, not saved. Cancel. Like, you can mess with any one of those sounds. You know what I'm saying, deviously? Oh, that's a fun one. Hang on, what was that one? I like that one. That's a fun one.
Seorus just resubscribed for 2 months.
Thank you, Seorus, for resubscribing. Jedi's just, she's playing a soundtrack here. It's a good one. That's epic. That's very Tron-like, too.
Also this one.
Oh, Bbot, yes. I had Bbot. Bbot was like one of my first iPad apps. Bbot is like the best app. In fact, BB-8's BB-8's voice is based off of Bbot. Yes, Liz, she is.
What am I?
Your father's daughter.
Yes.
Yes. So I made sure I put different sound apps on there for her to play with. She's got a regular piano. She's got the camera. And then kids apps.
Smile for me. Again. Did I pretend I wasn't?
Why are we doing this? Liz, I did not. We've got a cat living in the computer.
We have a cat?
Yeah, we had the cat. Didn't you heard the cat meow from the computer yesterday?
Why do we have a cat?
In the computer, I heard that Maddie's dog liked mommy.
Maddie's dog.
Liked mommy?
Yeah. His name was Butters.
Butters. Just like
And I don't really like dogs. because like I like kept like running away from him.
You don't like dogs? So what else are we gonna 3D print tonight? Because we had
He was following me.
the dog? Good.
And then he was doing. I did
Dogs
not.
sound like that, really?
I don't
Is that what the
know.
dog sounded like?
I don't know
You sure about
I
that?
can't do it.
Oh, Liz. Oh, Liz. Guess what?
What?
Guess what I found?
What?
Here, Liz. This one's for you. Here, wait. Here, give me a second.
And
I found it, Liz.
record.
And record. There you go, Liz.
Doing a video.
Oh, you're doing a video of me doing Twitch?
Yep.
Is this going on your YouTube?
Yep.
See, look, I found a Darth Vader cat.
Ooh.
I don't know if it prints without supports. But, yeah, it's a Darth Vader cat. Fangs is... I gotta thank Fangs. I really do, because otherwise I just can't imagine ever getting anything like... I know you need that. Okay, so let's see how long it's gonna take to print. Give me a second. We're gonna download this. We thank you, Fangs, once again, for doing what you do, so that I can find Fangs to print that I had no idea existed until after I find them, right? Thank you, Fangs. Right here, see, Cat Vader. I'm just scrolling through, like, the random Vader things. There's even a... that's not as nice. Let's go Cat Vader. Let's check it out. Let's see how this is gonna look. Cat Vader.
I made a video.
Yeah, you did. Alright, let's go ahead and open... Oops, wrong one. Hang on. There you go. What are you doing? Oh, you're recording the thing? Okay, so...
Picture.
I did, I saw a flash.
Who's
Seeing if it's gonna need supports here.
What was this? Look.
I think it will need supports. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna print without supports. It won't.
Yeah.
Because that's hanging.
Dad?
It would
We're
it would almost take too many supports.
We're live, Dad.
Are we? Are we live? Okay, so let's see here. What can I do? Orange or purple? Well, I got the purple loaded right now. That's why I'm looking at
zooming
this.
into you.
You're what, Jedi?
I'm zooming
Oh, you're zooming in on me? Okay.
in. Use your
Let's
ear.
paint on the supports here.
Use
I
your
don't think.
ear.
Man, this is gonna be...
You're right. Your ear looks red.
Yeah, I bet it does.
Why?
Yeah, this model was not perfect. I will say this. It's very, it's very much a not perfect model.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna see some pictures.
Alright. Did someone...
Iris Amelia rated my stream with 6 viewers.
Iris Amelia!
Iris Amelia.
Yeah. Iris Amelia. She streams. Give her a good shout out. Iris Amelia, I am currently painting on supports
Look,
for a Darth
this is
Vader
me.
cat.
Look, Dad, this is me.
I see. Nice hair. Thank you, Iris Amelia. Iris Amelia, I hope you had a good stream.
I was trying to make myself be, what's it called? That girl that has blue hair.
Mayhem?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mayhem.
I was
This is my
trying to
daughter,
make-
Jedi.
Hi.
Hi. And she was playing around on her iPad. She was doing some music a few seconds ago. Thank you for following Reckless Idiot
No, I
and
don't want to close up.
Xerax.
There we go.
Again, I do hope that Iris had a good stream. I hope it was happy. Very happy to see you here again. Oh yeah, look at all those heads. So did we get a